Hi everyone. So I am here to film a wax melt haul from a new vendor that I randomly found when I was scrolling Etsy. I don't know, I was just like kind of bored one night, I guess, scrolling Instagram, scrolling Etsy, whatever. And somehow I kind of stumbled upon like ACOTAR wax melts. I don't even remember what I was doing. I feel like I was looking at like t-shirts, and then I forget exactly how, but somehow I stumbled upon, I was looking at wax melts and I saw like something about ACOTAR. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's an ACOTAR wax melt discovery box. So it's all of her ACOTAR scents. And then I just picked up a couple more things since I was making the purchase. She does have like officially licensed ACOTAR products, which is pretty cool. But I think that's why, kind of keep in mind, like this is a small vendor. I just randomly found her scrolling on Etsy. The vendor's name is Fernwick Candle Co. You can kind of see the small business shop name right there. But because this is licensed stuff, I think it makes the price a little bit more expensive. And then obviously just being like a smaller shop, it's just going to be a little bit more than some other like wax melts you would find at like Target or from like bigger vendors, say like Southbound. I'm just trying to think of like the clamshell Southbound Candle Co. L3. It's a little bit more expensive, kind of like Scentsy, like their licensed products I know are a little bit more expensive. So I'm assuming that's kind of why these are a little bit on the pricier end. So the clamshell price is $8, and then the wax melt discovery set is $24, and it comes with 12 different scents if I'm not mistaken. Let me find the listing. It is 12 different scents in a deluxe size, so it's a little under an ounce per scent. So we will go through it, and if I like any of them, I may make another purchase because this is just so fun. Like when you're reading, what I'll probably do with these little kind of deluxe sized scents is probably do them in like a tea light warmer when I'm like reading in the evening, something like that, just because it is kind of a smaller size, but perfect to try out. So here, I just couldn't resist. I already opened it, but everything was wrapped beautifully in tissue paper with a really, really nice premium matte sticker. If you were in the sticker planner community, you know what that premium matte feels like. So they were all like wrapped up individually and sealed with a sticker, but I just could not resist and I opened it all right away. It also came with this beautiful card. Really, really nice packaging. It comes with the invoice. Again, this is the shop name, Fernwick Candles on Etsy. And then this is a really nice thank you card with some stickers, holographic stickers. Books are magic. Little cat on a book stack, books and tea, as well as a really, really nice really nice bookmark, which I will put in my books. It also shipped super quickly. I made my order on June 21st, and it arrived to me, I want to say on June 20, scheduled to ship by. I made my order on June 17th, sorry, and then it arrived on June 22nd, I believe, if that was a Saturday. So it came super quick. But this vendor, like on Etsy, it kind of says like if they're local to you. This one technically said local to me because it was right in a neighboring state in Wisconsin. So it came really quickly once it was like shipped in the mail as well. So let's go through. This is my little freebie that came with it. I clearly unwrapped this, but I just kind of wrapped it back up so you could see how pretty it was. I'm a free sample. And this is, honestly, I'm not familiar with this. I think it's a character in a different book. Is it Aileen? Aelin maybe? Not sure. Aelin Fireheart. I'm assuming this is a different book series, but I'm not familiar with it. I'm gonna have to Google, actually. Let me see if I can find it, because I'm kind of curious and I'm always looking for a good book. I've read 4 out of the 5 ACOTAR books, so the 3 books plus the novella, and I just started the last one, like literally just started. I'm only a couple pages in. So I need to finish up this series. I definitely liked Fourth Wing. I also read that one. And these are my first kind of like romance fantasy. I haven't really read fantasy since, honestly, I read like, if you consider Hunger Games fantasy, or like Twilight. I read those in like middle school. Okay, let's see. Is it Throne of Glass? That's what this is from. So I have not read the Throne of Glass series, but it's on my list, so I'm guessing that this is a not guessing, but this is like a character from her Throne of Glass series. So this is lemon verbena, lavender, and bergamot. This one looks like it's a little piece from a clamshell, not actually poured in this little plastic mold, but a perfect little sample. You definitely smell like that lemon verbena. That's what you smell the most. It smells really nice and clean, kind of like cleaner lemon. I really like it. That's the scent that I get the strongest. This will be a really good one to do. Like I said, these kind of sizes, I think maybe in a tea light warmer, like in the kitchen. Let me go through my 4 clamshells that I picked out, then we'll go through the wax melt discovery box. I'm super excited. I opened it, just peeked at the top, but I was like, this is too cute. I need to wait until I film my video. I'll just set it to the side really quick. So I got this one that's called Slow Burn. I think this was from her just like generally bookish collection. So this is caramel tonka bean toasted macadamia nut. I thought this almost gave me vibes, kind of both of these almost give me vibes of the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom. I guess this doesn't have like pistachio in it, but I don't know, the notes kind of looked similar. And it's nice. It's nice. It smells like almost like a caramel chestnut kind of a scent a little bit. You definitely get a little bit of nuttiness and definitely the caramel. This smells like it'd be a nice fall time scent. And then this is what the inside sticker looks like. So super nice premium matte. Then this is Friends to Lovers brown sugar fig salted caramel. This one's nice. It's almost like, maybe it's probably the fig. I almost get like a little bit of sweetness, almost like a fruit, or like definitely kind of gives me body care vibes. This one I like this one a little bit better than this one. I have, okay, these two honestly are kind of in the ACOTAR realm, I think. So this one is Faded Mates, cactus flower, citrus, vanilla, sandalwood. This is really, really pretty. Very beautiful. Gives me kind of body care vibes, body care perfumey almost, kind of clean as well. I like it too, just sleek, white wax. I don't think there's any like dye in these at all. No glitter, clean. Ooh, this is really pretty. This definitely gives me like body care perfumey vibes. I like that a lot. And then Night Court. Obviously, I had to pick up Night Court. Is this one in the ACOTAR? I feel like I looked at the scents and I don't think this one was in it. So I was like, let me just grab it. I guess we'll soon find out, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the discovery box because the discovery box is 12 cents. ACOTAR, it looks like she has like maybe 16 cents. So not all of her scents are in here. Probably because they just don't all fit in here, so she just picks 12. So Night Court, Citrus Mist, Tonka Bean, Black Amber. And that's really pretty too. I just had to get it though, like, of course. Night Court. Oh, that's super pretty. It just smells really nice and like clean. So I think I'm smelling the citrus mist the most. It smells nice, clean. This would be a great one if company was coming over. It's not too girly. It's not too masculine. It's just like a nice, clean, comforting scent. I don't know. I really like that. So those were the 4 that I just picked up outside of the discovery box. I'll just put these to the side just because they're kind of in the realm of ACOTAR. Now let's open this. So pretty. I feel like I need to like either peel off the sticker or just cut it out and like save it and like use it for journaling or something. It's so nice. Then there's this note, what's in the box? So your discovery box contains a deluxe size, coconut wax melt. Didn't realize it was coconut, so that's nice to know. So we've got the scent. Well, basically, we'll go through them all. But yeah. And then there's this little note. Oh, this is so pretty. So you basically get a seasonal quart. I remember reading that. So she gave me summer, because we are into summer now. Also, sorry if I do pronounce any of the names wrong. I try my best to like look up the pronunciations, but sometimes you just read it in your head and then you can't like read it any other way. So apologies if I ever mispronounce a character's name. So let's start with this first one. And this one you can tell is poured directly in this little mold, whereas this one was just a little piece broken off from a clamshell. So this is Amarin, black cherry, merlot, and vanilla currant. That sounds really good. And they pop out super easily. These ones didn't pop out as easily, which is why I didn't do that, but this one literally just popped out. Definitely smell the cherry way stronger on the bottom. Ooh, I like that. Black cherry, merlot, vanilla currant. Definitely fruity cherry. I like that because I don't have a lot of cherry scents in my collection. So this is really nice. I'm curious if any of these are gonna like speak to me with the characters. I don't know, but I just had to get it because I love ACOTAR. Okay. Also, if you recommend any other book series similar kind of to ACOTAR too, let me know. Because once I finish this series, then I have to read the second one in Fourth Wing. I just want some more recommendations. Cassian, Warm Spice, Bergamot, Mountain Forest. So this one, maybe it'll smell kind of masculine. Oh yeah, this smells masculine. Definitely get a little bit of that Mountain Forest. There's definitely a bit of earthiness. And it does kind of smell cologne-like. So I think my husband would like this one. Like if he had a wax warmer in his office, which he doesn't, and he doesn't really want me to put one in there. But if he did, I feel like this kind of like would be a scent that he would like, a, you know, kind of men's body care kind of scent, cologne-y, but a little bit of earthy because of that Mountain Forest. I really like this, but because of the Mountain Forest, it almost a little bit gives me like winter, holiday, Christmas vibes a little bit. So I might hang on to this one. We have Summer Court. We are now in summer. This is Solar Sands, tuberose, and coconut milk. Ooh, this is really nice. I'm almost getting like a slight, almost like sunscreeny kind of vibe. A little bit, maybe it's the Solar Sands. Definitely a little bit floral, but I wouldn't say powdery floral. I've definitely smelled more powdery. But yeah, this definitely gives me summer vibes. So that is Summer Court. So obviously I don't have any of the other seasonal courts, so maybe in the future I would consider getting the other ones. I think the fall and winter just gave me vibes of fall and winter, so I didn't end up picking them up, but maybe I will at some point. More cranberry citrus prosecco. So I'm wondering if the cranberry is gonna make me think holiday. Ooh, this gives me vibes a little bit, not so much on the bottom. I definitely smell a little bit more of like the prosecco and citrus on the bottom, but the cranberry gives me vibes of like a cranberry Is there a cranberry bath and body scent? Cranberry woods? I don't know. I feel like I've smelled this before though, in a good way. I like it. Ooh, that's really, really nice. This, I don't know. So far, these are kind of giving me more, I mean, besides Summer Court, so far I'm getting more fall, winter, like cozy vibes from these ones. We've got Nesta, which the 5th book I'm reading is, I believe, Nesta's book, Nesta's perspective, maybe. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm only like a couple pages in. Blackcurrant, Absinthe, and Dark Amber. Ooh, this is interesting. I don't know if see, what's great about these kind of sample boxes too, like it's a small box, so it really, like, if I don't like a scent, it's not a lot. If I do like a scent, great to know, and I can repurchase more. This one is definitely out of my comfort zone. But I don't know, something about it is because I have nothing like it, it intrigues me. Am I gonna want to repurchase this? I'm not sure. But I'm definitely intrigued and looking forward to trying it. I think it's the blackcurrant and absinthe maybe that I'm smelling. There's something that almost is almost nose clearing, not quite, not that strong like a nose clearing mint, but there's something in there that I can kind of, it almost sort of clears your nose, which I think is the absinthe. So interesting. Definitely, there's almost like a little bit of a spice to it in a way. I don't know. I guess that's good for Nesta because she is a little spicy of a character, her personality. Okay, this is Azrael. Mahogany Woods, Coconut, Sandalwood. These are so pretty too. Like, I just feel like it's so like classy almost, just like kind of the border color and then the pretty font and then the vendor name and the scent notes. Like, what else can you ask for? Ooh, this kind of gives me vibes of like a Hollister or Abercrombie a little bit when you walk in. Masculine, but it could almost borderline be like unisex. I would say definitely a little more on the masculine leaning, but if I were to wear this as like a unisex perfume, I don't think it'd be like, oh, she smells like a man kind of a scent. Just a slight bit masculine leaning, but I don't know. It totally brings me back to like middle school when you would get like some clothes from Hollister and you'd bring it home and it smelled like Hollister. This one is the Cereal, Black Tea, Clove, and Cinnamon Spice. So that gives me vibes of fall. Ooh, yes. This kind of smells like a potpourri. I'm definitely getting some spicy cinnamon. Definitely baking spices, the cinnamon and clove. I'm not so much getting black tea. Definitely spices. And I kind of feel like because they're so small and like fun, and I don't know, I just love that they're ACOTAR themed. I probably won't mix them. If I had this in a larger size, I would maybe consider mixing it with like a little bit more of a sweet bakery, but I don't know, I just want to melt them on their own when I'm like reading one night in the fall or something. Maybe I'll have to reread the ACOTAR series in the fall so I can warm one of these like each night I'm reading. Elaine, White Jasmine, Tea Rose, Spun Sugar. Ooh, this is really, really pretty. The Tea Rose gives it a little bit of a powderiness. Not too crazy powdery, but I do get some powderiness from the rose. I've had rose scents way stronger, so this one is definitely manageable. But I wouldn't say rose is like my favorite floral. And jasmine can also be hit or miss depending on the scent oil. And this one I don't mind. I've had some jasmines. I remember specifically there was a jasmine scent from the Bathing Garden I did not like. But sometimes I'll smell jasmine scents. Like I just got this jasmine body scrub as like a free gift with purchase from an Ulta purchase. And it smells amazing. This is pretty good. It gives me vibes of something like I feel like my mom would like. She loves white florals. I think the Spun Sugar is definitely making me like this more. There's definitely a sweetness to it that's
balancing out kind of the powdery white floral notes a little bit. But I like this. This one I think will be a good summertime scent, spring summertime. I know we're in summer and today was a hot day. It was like in the 80s, almost 90. But honestly, we've had a pretty mild, well, I don't want to say mild spring. I would say we have pretty normal spring temperatures this year, whereas in years past, we I swear, skipped spring and went straight to summer. So this one's Feyre, Pear, Wild Lilac, and Honey. So I think this one will also be a good summer scent. Oh, that's a little interesting. Oh, okay. I like it a lot more on the bottom. On the top, I think what I was definitely smelling was more the lilac, which I don't know. I think when I read pear, I was just expecting more of the fruitiness. This is really interesting. It's actually a really good mix of all of these scents. I don't know why. I was just really thinking it was going to be mainly fruity. But you definitely get some lilac. That's honestly, now that I have this open, I think I'm smelling mostly lilac and then some of the pear. That is a really unique scent that I feel like I've never smelled anything like it before, and I like it. We have Valeris, Sea Salt, Wild Orchid, and Ozone. I think I'm gonna like this if the orchid isn't too strong. I love salty sea air kind of scent, so the sea salt and ozone I think I'm really gonna like, but let's see what that orchid does. Okay, I love this one. This one is really, really pretty. The orchid is not too overpowering at all. In fact, I think it's more in the background, and it's the sea salt. I keep wanting to say salty sea air. Sea salt and ozone. Ooh, I like that. This is probably one of my favorites, actually. I really, really like that. I might warm this one soon just to try the performance. I don't want to jump to repurchase. I've been a lot better about that. In the past, if I would have ordered this, I'd probably go ahead and make another order right away with ones that I liked on first sniff. But I'm gonna hold back. I'm gonna melt these ones, try it out first, and if I like any, I can repurchase later. But I do really, really like that one. That one would definitely be on my list to repurchase if I think the performance is good. This one is Starfall, Jasmine, Amber, and Starlight. So let's see how this jasmine is. Yeah, I like this jasmine. I think this is a really good jasmine note. So, I don't know. I just really didn't like the jasmine from Bathing Garden. Ooh, this is pretty. Yeah, jasmine and amber. I'm not sure what Starlight is, but it's a really nice, pretty girly scent, but a little bit warm leaning because of the amber. Also would maybe consider purchasing this one again. And then the last one is Rhysand. Is that how you pronounce it? Rhysand? Rhysand? I don't know. Rhys. Let's call it Rhys. Citrus, Sandalwood, and the Night Sky. This is another really nice one. And another one that's kind of masculine leaning. Could borderline be unisex, but a little bit more masculine leaning. This one is really good too. And I love a good masculine leaning scent every now and again. It's not one I warm too often because usually they are really strong and overpowering. But anytime I warm them, I usually end up really enjoying them. So that is my box. The other one, so Winter Court is another one that I would maybe consider picking up in a future purchase. We'll see. That one, the notes are juniper berry, pine, winter woods. So I was like, okay, that seems a little too out of season right now. We did summer court, night court. Okay, the other ones must be here's spring court. Spring court is almond, apple blossom, and acacia honey. That one's interesting. Maybe I'll try that one in the future. I don't see fall, so I'm guessing fall sold out. And then are there any other ones that didn't come in the box? Starfall, Night Court. I think that's all of them. I think everything else, at least of what's available, did come in the Discovery set. So
really exciting. I think this is so fun. Like I said, she's like officially licensed, which I think is pretty cool. She's got another scent called like Dragon Rider, which kind of intrigues me. Just started the House of the Dragon season 2. Let me know if you started it. I thought the first episode was a little slower, but I'm kind of halfway through the second. I need to finish that second episode. So she's also got Throne of Glass, Sense, Crescent City, Drowned Empire, and then Romance Reader, some other just fun scents like that. So definitely check out Fernwick candles if you're into some of these different book series. I just think it's so fun. I just am looking forward to warming these when I'm reading at night. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.